morning, everyone. My name is María Pilgun, and together with Olga, Koreneva, Antonova, we present our study Generative AI in Emotion and Behavior Analysis, a comparative study of public discourse on migration in Spain, Germany, and Russia. Our aim was to show how generative AI tools can relieve emotional and behavior dynamics in migration debate across different culture contexts. This slide presents key context of migration processes by the end of 2024. We can see that Germany remains one of the leading host countries for refugees. Spain is experiencing an increase in migration from Latin America, and Russia receives mostly migrants from post-Soviet states. These differences set distinct emotional and cultural framework for public perception, which motivate our comparative study of the three national discourse. The integration of generative artificial intelligence has transformed research of socio-political phenomena, particularly migration discourse, by enabling multimodal analysis of emotional behavior. Large language models capture context-dependent affective states and model narrative structures across cultural settings. Generative AI allows us to analyze emotion and behavior in large volume of text. We applied this technology to migration discourse, one of the most sensitive socio-political topics today. Our study explored how emotional structure, public opinion, and how AI help us detect patterns of empathy, fear, and neutrality. This slide outlines the theoretical basis of our study. Measuring emotion in public discourse is complex because the expression through verbal, visual, and auditory channels. Early works show that emotional are linked to cognition and social processes. More recent studies demonstrate how generative AI and multimodal analysis improve emotion recognition. In our approach, emotion is seen not only in psychology state, but also as a communicative and culture phenomena shaping public opinion. This framework supports the AI-based methodology I'll present next. The main goals were threefold: to analyze migration discourse using AI-based tools, they identify emotional and behavior patterns among citizens, migrants, and officials, to compare emotional structure in Spain, Germany, and Russia. On this slide, you can see the design of our research. We collected multilingual datasets, Spanish, German, and Russian, covering the period from September 2024 to May 2025. The data came from social media, blogs, news outlets, and forums. We applied semantic and sentiment analysis supported by generative AI, focused on emotional polarity and intensity. The tools we used GPT-5, multimodal pipeline, and DeepSeek V3. Spain discourse is dominated by positive and humanitarian emotion. Citizens express compassion and optimism. Migrants emphasize hope and gratitude. Officials highlight international cooperations and pride integration success. They reflect Spain linguistics and cultural proximity to Latin America. Germany show emotional ambivalence, balancing empathy with anxiety. Citizens express both solidarity and fear over identity loss. Migrant report discrimination and Bureaucracy-related stress, but remain optimistic. Official focus on integration policy and procedural control. Casual discourse is more neutral and cautious. Citizens worry about cultural identity and social order. Migrants show gratitude but also frustration. Officials maintain a restrained bureaucratical tone focused on regulation and security. When compared, we see clear national emotion patterns. Spain, humanitarian optimism; Germany, ambivalent pragmatism; Russia, caution control. Each emotional profile corresponds to the country's political and cultural identity. Of context, migrants express the most positivity, driven by hope and gratitude. Citizens are more divided emotionally, while officials tend to remain neutral. This reflects institutional and experiential perspectives. This chart summarizes emotional proportion. Spain has the highest share of positioned emotions. Germany shows a balanced by bureaucratic tone, and Russia emphasizes neutrality and control. As you can see, Spain leads in positive sentiments, showing that humanitarian linguistic proximity facilitates integration and empathy. Neutral discourse is dominant in German and Russia. Both contexts rely heavily on bureaucratic and statistical communication styles. This chart summarizes emotional proportion. Spain has the highest share of positioned emotions. Germany shows a balanced by bureaucratic tone, and Russia emphasizes neutrality and control. Over time, all the countries show a slight increase in positive emotion, suggesting that emotional adaptation and fatigue may lead to greater normalization of migration narratives. To conclude, generative AI, particularly GPT-5 and DeepSeek V3, proves effective for emotion and behavior modeling in social discourse. Emotional structure reflects national cultures, and AI helps to visualize the difference empirically. Our approach can inform policy design, integration program, and communicative strategy across society facing migration challenges. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.